What is up, everyone? Conixis here. Welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. I thought I was recording. Good thing I only read a couple of lines, but now it's actually I hope it is. Please, game. Or please, please. Yeah, it looks like it is. But yes, so I thought I was recording, but I guess I wasn't. But welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. And as you remember last time, Natan got the good old fucking... Anyways, Natan got the good old dickin', but other than that, we went and visited her family, and we met her mom, her pa, her sister, her brothers. Like, it was all a good old time. Until we found out that her father was in debt, and he owes the bank 60 million yen. Jeez. Whew. Anyways, I don't know how he got himself into that, but apparently the farm isn't doing that well, so, you know, they owe money. And basically, now Natan is worried about her family, and she's stressing trying to become a better idol so she can pay off the family debt. But unfortunately, that didn't seem to be helping, and then when everyone was saying, well, this is it, we're gonna fucking disband, Natan got pissed off and pushed down Aki because she was saying most of the stuff, and then she got the fuckings. But hey, everything is going to be alright since we all banded together in the end and decided we're all going to help Natan. And from the little bit I read, it seems that something good has happened, so let's get it back into this. I pumped my arms into the air after putting down the telephone. Oh boy. Alright! Did something happen? I faced the girls with a grin on my face. Hear this! I managed to get 15 minutes of airtime on Hanazawa-san's talk show. They're going to do a special on Natan's farm and her efforts to save it from the bank. Hanazawa-san? You mean that nice old lady with the curls? That's like primetime television. Looks like you pulled something off for once, producer.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Natan?
Wait a minute. What? Natan made a no- Why is she talking? How did... Wait, did I leave it on from the sex? Maybe. I don't know, but Natan, no! Nobody's voice should be on right now. God damn it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, I guess Natan did it herself. Don't know how first it got back on. I don't know if I left it on, but maybe. Is something the matter? Nah, I'm just still in disbelief. I thought everything was already over. But for everyone to come together and help out like this. Yeah, but I suppose now's not the time to be down, eh? Alright, let's do this, y'all. Good going, Kaoru-kun. You really saved my bacon here. Now leave the rest to me and the rest of the team. I'm gonna go on television and cheer everyone up so much that our next album sales are gonna be out of the park. It's gonna be a home run. Oh god, my voice. I get that, but who's Kaoru-kun? I was gonna say something about that. I was like, if she keeps calling me that, won't they question, like, wait a minute, why are you calling him Kaoru-kun? But hey, a mysterious unknown person. Oh, I heard that. Could it be possible that none of you girls actually remember my name? I don't remember your name actually being said. I remember your last name, Nishiyama, being said, but I don't remember your first name ever being said, so... You know, maybe I don't remember either, but I only remember your last name being said. I don't remember. I gotta go look back at the first episode. I only remember his last name. Anyways. So you actually did have a You actually did have a name all this time! Oh, so you didn't think I did? What? God damn it. This one never knew. How could this one have been so ignorant? God damn it.
Producer-san is always Producer-san.
I mean, I assume so too, but I didn't know he had a last name, but I did not know his first. Did I skip over it when I first read this, or was it literally never stated like I think it was? Like, god damn it.
Indeed, it is difficult to imagine him as any other name.
Hey, the company president introduced me by name on the first day here, you know. And you all forgot it? Is that the way you treat your producer here? And what's more, for Natan to suddenly start calling him Kaoru-kun now.
And I can't be the only one that noticed that he's calling her Natsuki.
Well, it's only a matter of time. Do your best, you two. I thought that was me. Well, it's only a matter of time. Do your best, you two.
Don't worry. I'm sure relationships between an idol and her producer happen all the time. I won't leak anything to the papers. No, that's obviously not allowed, you know. I'm sure producers Han and Natan have something or nothing but a close professional relationship. They're working together to save our family's farm after all. Sasa-chan, you really are the lamb of Starnova, aren't you?
This is why you're the one I worry about the most here.
Anyways, that's not important right now. Our #1 priority is to make sure our television appearance is a success. Not only is Natan's farm counting on this, but the very existence of Starnova is at stake. Alright, y'all, let's make this one count.
Oh! Okay, let's do it. You guys got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Anyways, let's see here. The next week, we found ourselves at Natan's farm with a new... Oh, why did I say new? I felt like saying new for some reason, even though it's not there. I don't know why. Anyways, with a camera crew to shoot the special episode. For the first time in months, I felt like something big was being accomplished. It hadn't been easy convincing the executives at the television station to give us a slot on Hanazawa's show. In fact, I had to pull a whole bunch of favors. If Hanazawa-san herself hadn't been from Kansai, I think we would have never pulled it off. All the girls just knew just how valuable this opportunity was for Starnova. That's why they were giving it their all. Look at the, what are those? Lambs, I think? I don't know. I think they're lambs. What is... No, lamb... What is... No, that's an alpaca, right? No, an alpaca's like I don't know. Oh God, my voice cracked. You heard that? Oh, so this is the pair of... yeah, that was alpacas. Look at that. So this is the pair of alpacas my folks keep around to watch over the chickens. You wouldn't ever guess it from their cute and fluffy appearance, but alpacas are natural at keeping foxes away. Really? I never knew that. Lots of farmers are starting to use them instead of guard dogs because they're totally friendly around people, and their fleece can also be cut and sold. But that's not the best thing about my folks' alpacas, because when you're a girl like me... Natsuki hopped on the back of an alpaca and was immediately taken away. Oh! It's a butthole. God damn it! Fucking Aki's face! You can also ride him for a short while. Riding an alpaca? Giddy up, Aki-yarn! It took Aki, no! She is small enough for Jesus Christ, it just took her! Before Aki could run away, the other alpaca grabbed Aki by her shirt and picked her up off the ground. It ran after its mate, with Aki still dangling in its mouth. Oh, God. Oh, the dad ain't swole no more. He a small boy. Some comments from me.
Our Natsuki's always so full of energy and is now doing her best to make it as an idol in the city. We couldn't be prouder of her.
Her mom's face is just great. I love that her whole female family just has the cat mouth. God damn it.
Come on, Pa, say something to the camera.
Well, you know...
Like how you cried every night watching home videos of Natsuki after she left for the city.
My daughter's all grown up now.
My Pa's always doted on so much on Natsuki. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, God. Natsuki stood beside Hanazawa-san as she interviewed her by the side of the country road. The countryside's hot during the summer and frozen over during the winter. Not to mention the manure stinks come springtime, but it's the place Natan calls home. Even though I didn't know anything about myself when I first set out to be an idol in this city, Natan has a goal now. It's to protect this place. It was a huge shock to me when I first found out my parents were in debt and could be forced to sell the farm. For a while, I was so stressed out that I started troubling my teammates and hurt myself as an idol. But now, I'm gonna do my best as an idol so that my folks can stay here in the farm they've called home for generations. Now, from now on, that's my #1 goal. If you're willing, please support Starnova. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。
お
田辺さん、久しぶりに日刊祭に戻れて本当に新鮮でした。
Wait. No, everything's off. Why are you talking? That scared me. I'm not scared, but that startled me to hear a voice out of nowhere. I swear to God, either something's just wrong with the game audio or just random voices just can slip through whenever they want. Oh, God. Thank you very much, Tanabe-san. She's from Kansai too, so she gets the voice.
My, it certainly is refreshing to be back in Kansai, isn't it?
では、ス
Now,
タジオに戻
let's go
って
back to the studio to hear from our guests about the rest of this story.
Cut! Alright, that's a wrap! I bowed to the staff members. Thank you very much. Oh boy. With that, the on-location shoot concluded. So far, so good. I crossed my fingers as the days passed after our shoot that the show would turn out right. If the audience reacted favorably, this could be what turned Starnova's situation around. Ah, hell yeah! However, oh boy, a new unbelievable development occurred a few days after that. Oh boy, please, what is it? Please, what is it? What is it? No, nothing exploded, did it? What happened? What bad? I nearly dropped the telephone in shock. What? But Hanazawa-san seemed so pleased with the result. How can... The manager on the other side murmured a bunch of non-committal words which didn't explain anything. I'm headed over there right away. There's gotta be a misunderstanding. With that, I slammed down the phone. Oh, I slammed the phone down and picked up my coat. Is something the matter? I really did not like the tone of that conversation. The girls gathered around me, their faces full of worry. I just got word from the television studio. They're not going to broadcast our episode. Where'd that come from? Ah!
But it seemed so good on set. Why would they do something like that?
This doesn't smell right. I mean, they went through all the trouble of going out to the countryside and recording all that. Why waste all that effort out of the blue? That's exactly why I'm headed to the television studio right now to speak with the director. He seemed happy about the footage from what he told me a few days ago. From them to suddenly decide not to air the episode at this stage, something's definitely not right. You guys stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this right away. I'm going too. Sorry everyone, but this is super important to Natan. I can't just accept this lying down either. Yeah, it's only natural that Natan goes with producer. Alright, come on, let's go. We don't have a moment to lose. Oh, we're back in... Wait, no. I thought this was fucking Kamijo's interview. I'm about to say, wait a minute. It's not. We haven't dealt with fucking Quasar this whole run of Natan's thing. So let's not. But nah, this is just the generic studio that they use. I remember we were here with the Scandal of Julie as well. I just edited that episode with the spanking and oof. Anyways, but yeah, I thought this was gonna be fucking Kamijo or some shit, but nah, this is just generic office room. With that, the two of us rushed over to the television studio in a cab. I managed to barge my way to the director's office where I confronted him. What could have happened? I thought there were no problems with the footage!
それに関してですが、
What?
プロデューサーさん、
You're right here. What? I'm just giving up. The voices just can come whenever they want, I guess, because that's his face down there, but he's off, but I don't know, man. Anyways, well, the thing is, producer-san. I fucking knew it! Ah! Ah! I fucking knew it. I thought it was... Nope. The minute I saw this fucking office, my gut dropped and I was like, it's gonna be fucking Quasar and Kamijo fucking this up, isn't it? But I was like, oh no, this is just generic office number 2. Like, no, it's fine. It's all good. No, this fucking cuck comes up here. God damn it. I was hoping for one story without these cucks. God damn it. Ah. Okay. What the fuck do you want, Kamijo? Why you gotta mess up every little thing we do? Why you gotta mess up every little thing we do? Why? God damn it. Just then, a certain man entered the office. Oh, you bet he did. You bet he fucking did. Kamijo-san! Huh? Who are you? Oh, don't act like you don't know me. We met before you. Do you know this person, Sato-san? What business does he have here? Ah, Kamijo-san, this is Nishiyama Kaoru, Starnova's producer. Oh, no, this is me. Nishimiya Kaoru, Starnova's producer. We've met before. Exactly. Ah, yes, Starnova's producer, son. I remember you now. Funny, I thought your unit already disbanded. What business brings you here? Business? We were scheduled to broadcast on Hanazawa-san talk show, you know. You wouldn't happen to know what happened to our appearance. Ah, yes, our Quasar girls were cast in a high-profile television drama recently. As such, the television station has decided to use Starnova's time slot to promote Quasar's upcoming show instead. I'm really sorry about this, producer-san. Your girls really did well. They really did, but the higher-ups really want the Quasar girls to be featured instead. It's only natural after all. Why waste valuable airtime promoting some idol unit on the verge of disbandment when the #1 idol unit in the nation beckons? Shit, as much as I hated to admit it, we were seriously outmatched here. Compared to Starnova, Quasar really was so much more powerful. That Kamijo guy probably already knew that Soma Music was on the verge of firing us. Basically, no matter what I said to persuade the director to feature the girls, he was gonna know I was bluffing. But I had to do something, or else Nata was going to lose her farm. No, everyone was going to lose Starnova. But what can I do? Oh, fuck. Well, the theory is the top answer is always the wrong answer. So, you know, what is the top answer? I've got to do something, anything. And there's nothing more I can accomplish here. Well, you know we got to explore every option, so, let's go with that good old top answer. I got to do something. Shit, I couldn't just give up. The girls had put their lives on the line for the sake of Starnova. I had to do the same. But it wasn't like there was anything I could really do here. I was just a small-time producer up against the most powerful idol producer in the business. There was no choice. I had to do this. It was my obligation as Starnova's producer. Kamijo-san! I went up to him and dropped... Oh, no. I'm begging. Oh, no. I'm begging you. Please don't take away the girls' time slot. They gave up everything to become idols. If our next album doesn't sell better, then the unit will really be disbanded. And not only that, but the bank will foreclose on Natsuki-san's farm, and her whole family will become distraught. Our lives are really on the line here, so I beg of you, please give us back our episode. Please! I planted my nose to the ground, my face burning with shame. Tears welled up in my eyes, and my body shook. Fuck! Groveling to the very asshole who took away our television appearance was the very opposite of what I wanted to do. I really wanted to sock that scumbag in the face. Aw, you and me both. The minute he appeared in this room, I was hoping it wouldn't be him. I was hoping we have a Quasar-free route, but no. He's back again. You bastard. Anyways, god damn it. But I had responsibilities. I had to do this for Natsuki and the others. The girls had cast away their dignities to become idols. I had to do the same if I wanted Starnova to survive. Kaoru-kun! Producer-san, what are you doing? Come on, you bow too, Natsuki. Please, I'm begging you. Huh.
Well, well, producer-san, I suppose I could permit something. What do you figure, Sato-san? We could still cut the original footage into a 5-minute blurb about Starnova, certainly. The remaining 15 minutes of airtime for Quasar would be sufficient, wouldn't it? Very well, that isn't acceptable to me. Thank you very much. Natsuki confronted me angry the moment we stepped out of the television station. Yeah, I had a feeling this probably was the bad choice. Yep.
What the hell was that for? You had absolutely no reason to press your nose against the floor like that, begging that scum for his pity. It was supposed to be our airtime in the first place, before he showed up out of nowhere and snatched it up. It's obvious they're the villains here, so why was it you kneeling on the floor for forgiveness?
Sorry, Natsuki, but this is just how the business is. Idols are expected to put their self-dignity aside to make it big in the business. Unless I do the same, then there's no way Starnova would even get popular.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Natsuki, I did it for you. I couldn't just do nothing and let your folks' farm be taken away. It was the only way we could have gotten a part of our television appearance back.
Sorry, Kaoru-kun, but I don't get what you're saying. I'm headed home. I don't feel so good.
Natsuki! But she ignored me and walked away, her head down. Damn, it was only natural. She was disappointed in how weak I was. Yep, god damn it, I knew this was a bad choice. I think this clear-cut proves. Top answer?
Nah.
Anyways, a few days later, unless this was supposed to happen, I don't know. A few days later, what was supposed to be our episode aired on television. Our 5-minute long sequence hardly had any impact compared to Quasar's well-produced sequence for their drama appearance. Oh boy. The girls looked thoroughly demoralized after the broadcast. Sorry, everyone. As a former Quasar member, I feel pretty dirty inside right now.
No, this was hardly Ode-sama's fault. The bad guy here was Quasar. How could they just take away our episode like this? Especially when Natan's farm was on the line. Are things going to be alright like this? Are we really going to be disbanded? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Mika fell off the sofa and faced the floor in defeat.
The ultimate despair of failure. Anyways, has anyone seen Natan around today? No, it's obvious she's not feeling well, considering what happened. It is still concerning how she failed to report to work. Perhaps it would be best if Producer-san paid her a wellness visit. Yeah, Natan needs your help right now. Go see her.
Alright. Oh boy. Oh no. Her place is oh boy. Yep, that was bad end. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was bad end, isn't it? When I arrived at Natsuki's place, I found the door unlocked. As soon as I entered, I knew something was wrong. The whole place was emptied out, like nobody lived here at all. I looked around in confusion and found a letter left on the kitchen counter. With trembling hands, I read it.
Dear Kaoru-kun, by the time you read the...
Actually, I think I'll read this normally because it's a serious thing.
I'll read... How does her voice sound? No, by the time you read this letter, I will already have left the city. I'm sorry to break it to you like this, but this is my letter of resignation from the unit. After a great deal of thought, I've decided that this is for the best. Her and Aki... No, Aki is like this. Oni-chan
and like... Natsuki's just a very lightened version of my voice.
After a great deal of thought, I've decided that, cause if I do it like this, then this is Natan, and if I do it like this, then this is regular Natan.
So yeah, that works.
After a great deal of thought, I have decided that this is, for the best. When I first came out to the city, it was because I simply wanted to meet my #1 idol, Nishimiya Kaoru. One thing happened after another, and after that, I became the center of an idol unit myself. And I decided I would try my best to cheer everyone on as an idol, and then come back home with my head held up high with pride.
However, I have come to realize that my being here will only cause further shame to Kaoru-kun and the others. I never wish to be a burden for you to embarrass yourself like you did when our television broadcast was cut for my sake. At this rate, I will never be able to live with myself if you suffered anymore because of me. Even though it is difficult for me to write this after having finally gotten together with you, I believe the time for us to part ways has come. I will move to somewhere where the rent is cheap and find a good-paying manual labor job to help my folks pay off the rest of their debt. Goodbye, Kaoru-kun, and thank you for everything you have done for my sake. Your idol, Tanabe Natsuki. My tears hit the paper as I finished reading it. No, this wasn't how I wanted everything to end. How could she just leave like this? We still had, we could have still made it somehow together. She didn't have to leave for my sake. Natsuki!
Yep, bad end. You failed to protect your girls. I can't let it end like this. I can't let it end like this. And now there's nothing more I can accomplish here, y'all. Fuck! As much as I hated to admit it, I was out of options. More talk wasn't going to accomplish anything. Most likely, Golden Calf had already paid whatever bribe the execs upstairs wanted for Quasar to be featured instead of the Starnova girls. In other words, this was already a done deal. With an exasperated sigh, I turned around and left the office. Come on, Natsuki. Looks like this has already been decided.
Okay.
As soon as I left the television station, I pounded my fist into a telephone pole. Shit! Just when things seemed to be turning around, this had to happen. Considering how much more money and fame Quasar had over Starnova, there was no way we would ever have gotten our episode back. But it was still so unfair. Natsuki and the other girls had worked so hard to make that episode happen, for it to be snatched away at the last second like this. And such a terrible time. At this rate, Soa Music really was going to fire us. Just as I was about to start screaming in rage, I felt Natsuki's arm around me.
Sorry. All this happened because of me.
Her words calmed me back down. I couldn't lose my temper here, despite everything, or else Natsuki was going to worry. Taking some deep breaths, I regained my calm. Nah, it wasn't your fault. It was that prick Kamijo who stole our time slot away. Besides, this isn't about just your farm anymore. All the girls at Starnova are going to be affected by this development. Anyways, let's not make a scene here. Who knows who might be watching. Let's go back to the office. The only way we can deal with something like this is to think it over together.
Okay.
Oh boy. The girls looked down in dejection when we delivered the bad news.
No way. So in the end, Golden Calf bribed the people at the television...
Oh god, I had a hiccup.
People at the television station to feature the Quasar girls instead of us? Fuck, that's like corruption. Can't we slap them with a lawsuit or something?
Considering Golden Calf's power in this business, that'd be signing your own death warrant.
Sorry guys, as a former member of Quasar, I feel incredibly dirty right now, but producer's right that there's nothing that can be done about this. But without the television appearance, we really have nothing. Starnova's really in trouble, you know.
The girls closed their eyes, having come to this point. Defeat seemed not just a possibility, but a near inevitability. Sorry, everyone. We tried our best. But maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Of course, I'll still work to the very last minute to turn this situation around, but given the current members...
Starnova might not be around for much longer, huh?
The girls looked down at their shoes.
Sorry, everyone. Maybe if any of y'all had been the center, things might have turned out better.
I mean, it's sad to say, but it does, and even for Julie, it got better later, but why does Natsuki seem like her route is just gonna be, nope, we fail, that's it. I hope it turns around, because Natsuki deserves it. But I mean, like, the best center we've had so far is Aki. That hands down. She literally became, I know I've probably said this 90 times, but she literally became the most recognized idol in history and died for it. Like, what? Anyways, god damn it. Maybe if any of y'all had been the center, things might have turned out better. Maybe we would have gotten popular, and we would have made lots of money.
Because with Aki as the center, I immediately got my new my new apartment. Like, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Maybe we wouldn't be sitting here all embarrassed by how everything turned out. But you know what? We didn't accomplish anything groundbreaking, but we still did honest work. We were proper idols through and through. We didn't cheat and lie and stir up no trouble just for the sake of attention. I think even if Starnova were to end here, Natsuki can go home with her head held high, and I can tell everyone I did it. I was a real idol. As long as I can do that, I can live with everything else. Natsuki's got a point. Besides, a granny like me has no place being an idol. I can't wait until all this is over and I can finally move on to jobs more fitting my image. Sorry, girls, but I think it's about time I graduated from being an idol. I guess it is what it is. Hey, producer, once Starnova's over, you can finally give Aki-chan her solo debut, won't you? I'll work real hard this time and become a top idol.
I don't doubt you would, Aki. You can take us to the top, Aki. Damn. Anyways,
honestly, Starnova's just a stepping stone for me. A stepping stone. That's all. My real objective here was my big solo career, so I'm not disappointed that all things turned out like this. In fact, this is pretty exciting news for me. I can't believe this shit, Lolly. Obviously, if anyone's gonna have a successful solo career, it's gonna be me. Lately, I've been thinking about becoming a fashion model instead of an idol. Even if Starnova gets disbanded, I'm gonna try to make it big one way or another. In truth, due to various family circumstances, I was thinking of winding down my activities as well. It was a fun time, but Nemo's got other plans for future now.
Sasumi's just like, but I got nothing! Ah, Sasumi, I'm sorry. Sasumi, she's so sad. Ah.
Everyone's talking. Everything's been decided. It's too sad just giving up like this. What about all the fans who have supported us until now? Spoken truly like the Lamb of Starnova, eh? Sasa-chan, all idols disband sooner or later. We had a pretty good run, given the circumstances. The road ahead looks dark and full of peril. But I'll do my best too, regardless of what happens. Everyone, even though our idol unit wasn't as successful as we hoped, it doesn't mean that this is the end. No matter what happens, let's leave the fans with nothing but our smiles. Okay! Oh boy, we're really disbanding? A few weeks later, Soma Music contacted us, informing us that their decision to terminate our Damn! But by then, it was already a foregone conclusion. Our album sales had slumped and we had trouble filling our lives, even with just one showing a week. And so, Starnova's graduation date was the— Damn! We actually— Oh, shit! What? Even though it was an unfortunate turn of events, I had to stay strong for the girls. They were the ones hurting the most of all because of all of this. Even though a producer like me could always find more idols and try again with a new unit, once an idol graduated, they had to move on to other form of work. No doubt, this was a far scarier time for the girls of Starnova than for myself. Damn, we really ended it? Really? Natan's run is the run that we just didn't make the cut? That's fucked up, mate. That's fucked up. I hope something changes. Something better change, because that's fucked up. Why does Natan's route be the one that I feel that should have been for Julie's route? Like, fuck off with that. Julie got redemption, but Natan doesn't get... Something better happened, because that's not fair. I stood at the door. I mean, life isn't fair, but, you know, like... It worked out for Julie, it can work out for Natan, like, come on. I stood at the door of the girls' changing room as they filed in for their final performance. Each girl went into their room as I bowed. Producer-san, I'm sorry I couldn't do better. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You did your best. Oh no, you did the best you possibly could. I'm proud of you, Sasa-chan. Well, it was only a matter of time until I quit this idol thing anyways. You don't see many grannies like me trying to act all cute and girly. Producer, you're a stand-up kind of guy. Don't kick yourself too hard over what happened. Yeah, I'll try. Thank you for all the guidance you've given all the girls given the girls all this time. You really were everyone's One-sama all this time. More of that, huh? Anyways, I ain't gonna shed any tears in front of you. See ya, producer. Producer-san, I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but after all this time as an idol, I think I can keep going. I decided I'm gonna try. Wait a minute, I'm gonna try keep working. Shouldn't there be a 2 between gonna and try? Because it's I'm gonna try keep working. Shouldn't it be I'm gonna try to keep working in this business? I'm not going to lock myself in my own fantasy world and run away anymore. Please continue to look after me, Producer-san. Yeah, you've grown so much, Mika-chan. I look forward to working with you further.
Producer-san, you have my gratitude for looking after me all this time. Even though I am far from the image of a perfect idol, thank you for having given me this opportunity. I will treasure my time as a Nova for the rest of my life.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Nemu Nemu. You did well. Keep cheering everyone on with your Nemu Nemu shine from now.
Of course. I hope you're not expecting me to break down and cry on your shoulder, Producer.
Me? Of course not.
I guess this is how everything ended up, huh? Well, it's not like I ever had any big dreams of becoming a top idol or anything. I was just doing it for the laughs and the money all along. So don't worry about me, okay? I'm not even that upset. I'll take the girls out drinking after this and we can just laugh everything off.
Alright, try not to get into too much trouble, Julie. I guess you won't be an idol for much longer, but I'll only bail you out of jail once, you hear? And that's only as a token of my gratitude for the hard work you've done as a member of Starnova.
Alright. Anyways, let's kick ass tonight.
Yeah, good luck.
So in the end, you messed up and only got us one big hit. What an unreliable Oni-chan.
Oh, thanks, Aki. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's alright if your life's nothing more than a series of screw-ups.
Thanks, Aki.
That just means you're trying to accomplish something.
I mean, even though you turned it around with that to say that beginning... ow. Ow. I felt that.
Producer, I'm not ever gonna give up trying to become a hit idol. Let's keep doing our best from now, okay?
Of course. Aki-chan, I know I've let you down, but I'll keep trying one day to become a great idol producer. Please wait for me until that day comes.
Good luck, Producer.
Finally, the rest of the girls had gone inside the change room, leaving only Natsuki. This is really it, isn't it? Natsuki. Sorry it came to this, but let's keep smiling to the very end.
Yeah. Kaoru-kun, there's a lot of things I wanted to say, but now that we've come here, I lost all my words. And in the end, I guess there's no easy way around it. I couldn't become a shining idol. I failed before I could even accomplish anything. After just one lucky hit, everything was over before I knew it.
That's the same thing I thought when I was fired from Labrador. But you know, the world's a big place. Who knows what opportunities will come tomorrow? Some days you lose everything and some days you win everything. That's the life of a talent. Even though Starnova's ended, your story is just beginning. Let's do our best together from now on.
Yeah, let's go. This is really it?
In the end, our graduation live was a small and subdued affair. Hardly more than 24 of our hardcore fans showed up for it. After all, who would want to attend such a dreary affair? Idols were supposed to cheer people up, not put them down like this. But I was still grateful to the fans that showed up. I guess those guys could really be considered the true Starnova fans. Yep, it's them. Nota, do your best! Nova! After the conclusion of the girl's performance, Natsuki took the mic to deliver the concluding remarks. As you all have heard, tonight will be Starnova's final performance. Even though we're sad to disband, this was something all of us decided together. In the end, Natan! Shit! The fans covered their faces as tears dripped down their faces. Damn. In the end, Natan never wanted to become rich or popular. I wasn't in this to get attention or anything. I'm sorry. Maybe Starnova would have done better if someone else had been the center. But you know, I'm still proud of the time I spent here with you guys. Even though we never got that big, we all brought nothing but our A game and did our honest to goodness best. Back in the countryside, my pa always said, you gotta live an honest life if... Wait, gotta live an honest life if wanna be Shouldn't there be a ya or something like that between the if and the one? Why am I seeing all this now? My pa always said you gotta live an honest life if wanna be happy. I never understood what he meant until I became an idol. In truth, there's people out there who do nothing but lie and cheat. And sometimes it's the villains who end up winning over the good guys. But you know, that don't mean we gotta change who we are. Even though you'll struggle and might not ever reach the top, as long as you can live on with no regrets, if you can say you did what was right, then everything's alright. I worked hard, and for over a year, I was a real Tokyo idol. My time as the center of Starnova will be the proudest moments of my life. Thank you for supporting us all this time. Natsuki bowed to the audience to their applause. Nata, do your best! We all loved you! With that, the rest of the girls said their goodbyes as well.
Everyone, thank you so much! We weren't even that great, but for all of you to have supported us, I'll be grateful for the rest of my life.
Sasa-chan! There's no need for you to cry. We'll cry for you. Sasami, I want to hug you. I'm sorry. Shit, why?
Oni-chan's today might not have been Aki-chan's day, but I'll keep doing my best from now, okay? Because I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm gonna keep going on as an idol. Thank you for supporting Starnova, and please, keep supporting Kashiwagi Aki from now. Aki-chan, I'll be your Oni-chan forever!
God damn it. Do your best, Aki-chan! Everyone, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support you've given us. I've now been an idol for 12 years of my life. I never knew when I first decided to become an idol that everything would end like this. But I'm so glad I got to be part of Starnova. Even if the unit doesn't exist anymore, I'll be a Nova for the rest of my life. Maria, thank you for your work. It's been such a journey, Maria.
It has been a pleasure, everyone, but it's time for Nemo Nemo to say her goodbye now. It was a short time, but I had lots of fun as an idol, so let's do it one last time. Nemo Nemo shine!
I mean, yeah! Yeah! I wasn't expecting that, but yeah! I told you the game, it just talks whenever it wants. It's fine with me. Last remarks, huh? Honestly, I never expected we would have come this far. When I first joined Starnova, I didn't have any expectations or grand plans, but you guys supported me and kept us going all these weeks. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna miss you guys. Thank you, Julie! We'll miss you too!
When I first stood on the stage, honestly, I was scared out of my life. To tell the truth, before I was an idol, I was a
Yeah, it's a hikikomori. Okay.
I was a hikikomori. I keep saying another I. Hikikomori. I was basically a human failure who couldn't even go outside. Every day seems so bleak, but I decided one day that I need to change myself. Honestly, I was inspired by a really good anime, so maybe my story is not even that great. But thanks to you all, I managed to become an idol, if only for a short while. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Mika! One of us! One of us! Oh, God. I stepped onto the stage as well. As Starnova's producer, thank you very much for your support all this time. Thank you for your support! The fans cried out both their pride and sorrows. Thank you for all the good times! Thank you for all the good times, Starnova! This is really it. It's like no turnaround, is there? This is fucking it. And so, Starnova, fuck! It was abrupt. I couldn't help but think it stopped before its full potential was revealed. But that was the reality of the idol business. All that mattered was the girls got a graceful exit from the idol world. Because while Starnova may be over, their stories had only just begun. This was merely the conclusion of one chapter and the beginning of the next for them. Who knew what was in store for our girls from now? That's it? I mean, it's not it, because now we got this, I guess, but that's it? What? Oh boy, we gonna... Oh no, I'm about to say we gonna be fucking, cause, man, I was expecting to fucking, help Natsuki pack her bags for the trip down to her folks' farm. Now that she wasn't an idol anymore, she finally had time for an extended stay with her family. In truth, we still didn't know how her family was going to pay off their debt, but we had to take things one step at a time, after all. There was no way we could just pay off a debt that huge in a day. Are you sure that stuff's gonna fit in that carrier? Maybe you should get a bigger one. Don't worry. Here, watch this. She managed to squeeze everything under the lid of the carrier, then plop down on top of it. Her butt managed to squish everything together enough for her to zip up the bag. Yahoo! It's done! Alright, have a safe trip. It's been so long since my last visit already. Don't worry, Karo-kun, I'll bring back lots of gifts for you and the others. My folks will definitely see to that. Don't worry too much about us. Then, Natsuki picked herself up on her tiptoes. I leaned forward and gave her lips a kiss. Now that she wasn't an idol anymore, there was no reason to hold back on our relationship anymore. I guess not being an idol wasn't all bad. Actually, Natan has a bit of time until her train gets here. Why don't Kaoru give old Natan a little goodbye print? You know, I was thinking maybe there won't be fuck, but no, there's gonna be fuck. Really? Alright. After all, she was going to be at her folks' farm for a whole week. I knew I was going to miss her while she was gone. I better make this moment count. Oh, straight to it. Okay. Well then. I mean, we can technically show that because it's a male nipple, and I don't think that's against the terms because it's... I don't know, man. Anyways, before I knew it, I had already fallen down on the bed with Natsuki and stripped her naked. I rotated her around and caressed her puffy lips with my lips. It just felt weird to say lips twice. On the opposite end, she pulled down my pants and down my dick in her mouth. Oh, it's already started. As soon as my rod went inside, an incredible sensation tingled my entire body. This was entirely different from regular sex. The feeling was so much more intense with her mouth. I couldn't help but release my I forgot I gotta read more epically and more narrator-like. I couldn't help but release my grasp on Natsuki's and gasped as she stroked the thick underside of my joystick with her tongue. What? Oh no, it's TikTok! Ah! Does she make noises? I need to find out. She does not. I'm disappointed. I wanted to hear that. Shit, I had no idea what I was missing all this time. To think getting blown by a girl was this amazing. But I couldn't let my girlfriend beat me this easily. After all, what kind of man would I be if I couldn't pleasure her back? Funnily enough, I'm recording this on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, even though it won't be Valentine's Day by the time this comes out. I hope you got the good old suck from your significant other. Or the good old lick from your significant other. You know? Anyways, goddammit. I redoubled my efforts and sank my tongue into her opening, and then worked my way to her engorged... Natsuki's insides tasted slightly salty and... What? No, not the first part. Like I said, when I read, my eyes read faster than my mouth, so that's why I mess up sometimes. But I read all the way to the end, and I just got to that next sentence, and you can't see it because the screen is blurred, but Natsuki's insides tasted slightly salty and tingly, like I was licking the tip of a battery. I'm sorry! What? Okay, producer, it's not a battery, huh? Why do you know what licking a battery tastes like? Even as a kid, I never licked a battery. What the fuck? Anyways, like I was licking the tip of a battery, but I manned up and continued my work. She was doing so well on her end, there was no way I was going to just let some weird flavor dampen my energy. Ah, Natsuki's puss don't taste like... I can't! Oh no, I can't. Oh boy. Oh god, Natsuki intensified her attack, making my rod engorge. As expected, she was giving this her all. Could I really prevail over her energy? Juices oozed from her opening and dripped down my face, but that only turned me on even more. Natan's cream was all over me. That could only mean I was starting to catch up. I raised my hand and grabbed her cheeks, molding them around my fingers. What beautiful 2 plots of land these were. Unmatched fertile lands filled with great bounty and unlimited promise, as expected of a girl from the countryside. Natsuki's lips gripped my as she sucked it like the most delicious popsicle in the world. She was literally pulling the out of my doing that. I felt my twitching, my shooter, confused and exhilarated by this novel sensation. She tickled the rims of my top hat with her lips while stroking my hole with her tongue. Hot inferno raged in my head and pyroclastically, what the hell, erupted down my gut into my loins. I couldn't hold back anymore. This was too much. With ragged breaths, I wrapped my lips around Natsuki's pearl and twisted and turned them with my tongue. Shit, at this rate, I really was gonna blow my load in my girlfriend's mouth. My pretty girlfriend's mouth was gonna get stained. But it was too late now. Natsuki! Reaching my limit, I spewed my hot white cream into Natsuki's mouth. Oh, there that goes. I see it was an equal exchange, though. I mean, you saw the first picture, so you can probably take a guess what I mean by equal exchange. Cause that's all in her mouth and there's something in my mouth. God damn it. At the same moment, Natsuki's cheeks clenched as she came. This was hotter than anything before in my life. My was out of control. Spilled from Natsuki's mouth as she was fed more soup than she could handle. She disconnected from my dispenser, only to be splattered by the third wave all over her face.
So this is Kaoru-kun's...
It's so thick and it smells weird. But Natan don't mind it. Not bad considering it was our first time doing something like this. Well, that was just the starter. Now let's. Oh, come on, Natan! You're a crazy girl.
But before she could finish, I noticed what time it was already. Wait, don't you have a train to catch?
Oh God, her face! There's a sweat drop. Oh God, and it's on her face, and I can't explain it.
I can't explain it, but there's a sweat drop now. Oh, baby, and she looks like,
Train? It's already this late.
With that, Natsuki hopped off me and ran into the bathroom to clean the off her face.
I'm gonna be late at this rate.
Here, let me call a cab. Even though I was disappointed that we couldn't have more fun time, I didn't want Natsuki to miss her train either. Besides, now that we were officially a couple, there would undoubtedly be more than enough other chances. Natsuki reemerged from the bathroom all cleaned up.
Phew, I hope I got everything. Would have been bad if I went to see my folks with my hair. Oh no! My pa would have driven up to the city with his bolt rifle if he'd seen that! I can't, okay.
But yeah, I'd be dead if, yep, I'd be 100% dead. I'm sure you wouldn't do that. Anyways, I don't want to see, I don't see anything on your face.
Anyways, I really gotta get going. See ya!
Yeah. Oh boy, unbeknownst to Natsuki, however, the rest of us had a big surprise waiting for her. Man, it was so hard seeing this, setting this up. Why did I say seeing? In fact, we had Nemu to thank for most of it. But we might just be able to pull off the surprise. Alright, let's move. Oh boy, let's move out, but let's move is still the same. Natsuki arrived at her folks' farm later that evening. Come to think of it, she had worked in the city for over 2 years now. So much had happened during those 2 years, and yet she could remember the early days of Starnova's formation like it was yesterday. Sorry about that, guys. How they had gone out in the cold to hand people leaflets in the streets. Their first photo shoot at the pool, or that pool. And that one time, she kinda lost control and showed herself off stark naked to the man of her dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot about the voices. Anyways,
It all feels like only yesterday, huh?
finally today was going to be the moment of her new homecoming. Her idol career concluded, she had finally returned from the city. She had imagined the other village people lining the roads waving at her? Television crews recording the emotional reunion between the village's prodigal daughter and her family? She looked around. There was not another soul on the road aside for her. Figures. It wasn't like she actually thought something like that would happen. It was just a fanciful dream day. A daydream. My dream day. She was happy to finally be back home.
Alright, I'm gonna enter the house with my head held high and greet everyone. Let's go!
When Natsuki arrived at the farm, however, a shocking sight greeted her.
What's this huge thing doing out here?
And not only that, but nearly everyone in the village was gathered at her farm. There was at least 100 people here. We came out of the house and faced Natsuki.
Surprise! Oh, it's everyone!
How is it? Everyone at Shining Productions and the other villagers helped put this stage together. Well, with some financing from the Akimotos, too. It's your stage. After all, you never got to perform live for the villagers back home.
But Natan's not even an idol no more.
The other girls approached Natsuki, already dressed in their stage uniforms. Sasumi handed Natsuki her uniform.
Natan, even though we're not Novas anymore, let's perform one last time here for everyone in the village. No matter how it ended, everyone was really proud that you went to the city by yourself and became an idol for 2 years.
You really did everyone in this village proud. They couldn't have asked for a better countryside idol.
So this is Natan's hometown, eh? Yeah, it definitely looks exactly how I imagined it.
Natan, let's do this one last time. Starnova has one more performance remaining.
Everyone, thank you. I never thought y'all would put together something like this. That's not all, though. Listen to this. Hanezawa-san and the directors of our talk show appeared from the audience. So how are you all doing? It's us again. Sorry about all the trouble with the show, Missy. You see, the higher-ups were really riding on me to get the Quasar girls featured. Hanezawa-san was really upset about it, and it didn't feel right to me either. So to make up for it, we're gonna shoot another episode now. And this time, I promise it'll be aired properly. And not only that, but we've actually got an opening for a presenter on the show. Tanabe-san, it will be our pleasure to have you on board as a regular on the show. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but why don't you give it a thought? Me? Talk show host? It's a daily show, so it'll be a lot of work. But now it's the time for you to think about your post-idol career. Why don't you take it? Of course, it'll be an honor to work alongside Hanezawa-san. Oh, hey, producer, you better get us new jobs too, alright?
After all, we've all decided to keep working at Shining Productions. Even though we won't be as idols, it'd be sad if we all had to go our separate ways. This way, all 7 of us can keep doing our best together, along with Producer-san, of course.
So you mean everyone's gonna stay at Shining Productions? Well, it'd be a pain to change talent agencies now, and I'm sure Producer would cry himself to sleep every night out of loneliness if I wasn't around. Yeah, sure, Julie. God damn it.
Well, Producer-san has Natan now, you know.
All of you are my friends. I couldn't imagine ever having to work anywhere else. Let's all do our best together. What a bunch of hopeless talents. Well, since I'm gonna have my solo debut now, it goes without saying that I'll be staying as well. You better work harder this time, Oni-chan. You better work until you cry blood. Work until you die! Aki, why do you keep jabbing yourself? Like, you keep jabbing at yourself even though this is like someone else's route. We know you died, but you don't have to die. You're a good grill, and you're still the best grill. Come on. Understood, coach. And so all the girls ended up deciding to stay at Shining Productions. From now, they would have different jobs instead of being idols. However, they were united in their desire to do their best as entertainers. Most importantly, our everyday lives would continue. Whenever I came into work every morning, I was greeted to the same 7 girls who had brought me this far. I couldn't imagine it being any other way. Just then, we were interrupted by the screeching of a van as it came to an abrupt stop in front of Natsuki's farm. The door flung open and a dozen men rushed out in neon pink robes. Oh boy. It's this way! We can't be late! It's Natan's homecoming live! Aki smiled confidently. I might have let it slip on Chipper that we were going to have one more live out here. Alright, now that everyone's here, let's do this!
Natan's homecoming live.
Everyone! Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh boy, look at my girl. She's so fucking pure. I love Natan. I don't remember if we did the re-rankings, but just in case we didn't. So first place, Aki. Second place, as a fish. Listen, for this list, I'm taking Sasami out because she doesn't count since we technically can't experience her. But hey, anyways, first place, Aki. Second place, Natan. Third place, Mika. Fourth place, Nemu. Fifth place, Maria. And last, Julie. And I gotta say, since this is the end, because it looks like we all gonna have different jobs, I gotta say I'm kind of disappointed with this end in a sense. Not disappointed as in it's bad, but in the sense that Natan doesn't get her, like, you know, I mean, it's kind of bittersweet because even though we didn't become idols, we still got something good out of it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like Natan deserved like the, you know, the revival like Julie got. Like, I feel like if anything, Julie didn't deserve the revival after everything she did, She literally, like, fucked over everyone out of spite of me. So that's, like, she was very, very, very fucking selfish. And I feel she didn't deserve a second chance. Like, I'm glad that she turned her shit around in the end, but she shouldn't have got another chance to become an idol after that. Like, it should have been over for Starnova. I feel that one, Starnova should have had to disband, and Natan should have got the revival where, things are looking bad, but it becomes great in the end. I feel Julie didn't deserve that. That's my opinion. Because, like I said, Julie's fucking attitude throughout most of that route was just atrocious. I hated the way she acted. The way she acted was just disgusting, and it was very self-centered, and she screwed over people who were trying to get at something. And it's like, yeah, at the end, they made it, they were idols again, but at the same time, that shouldn't have happened, because Julie shouldn't have been as self-centered. Like I said when I first played this, I thought Aki was going to be the, I'm better than everyone person, but Aki led us to success, and she was still a good person. Julie was just the fucking bitch, and she led us to almost completely die. So I feel that they should have switched it. Natan should have led them to victory in the end, and Julie should have gotten us disbanded. Like, I feel like, I mean, yeah, it would have been hard to give us, like, that bittersweet extra in the end, but maybe everyone deserved a bittersweet extra in the end except Julie. But other than that, like, I just feel like Natan deserved to get back up to the top as well. Like, I don't know, I feel like she got played. Julie did better than her, which is sad. I feel like she completely got played. Anyways, Natsuki changed into her uniform and took the stage with the other girls. I watched along with her family, the other villagers, and our fans as their performance went on. 2 years ago, she had come to Tokyo with all sorts of crazy notions and misunderstandings. Despite her lack of common sense, she kept cheering the others on with her endless energy. And through all this, Natsuki never forgot her initial goal of doing her best as a shining idol, and coming back home with her back straight no matter what happened. She was never a top idol. She never became a celebrity. But in the end, I think she never wanted to be one anyways. She just wanted to live her life at her own pace. This was our Tanabe Natsuki, our shining country idol. Welcome back! You did us proud! Natan, welcome home! Natan, welcome home! Oh boy. Yep, that's it. So yeah, she doesn't get her, like, her revival arc where everything comes together and we're all super idols at the end. Nope, Natan doesn't get it, which I'm a little bit upset about that. Julie did, but Natan doesn't. That's kind of sad to think about, in my opinion. Like, I feel Natan deserved it. But hey, that's just how the story goes. And we've seen the credits 90 times, so we'll just, it's just gonna be Natsuki highlights instead. I just want to see the face. Oh, no, it doesn't show the face. I wanted to see her face when she was staring at Julie sensually. That was amazing. Her family. The fact that all the females in the family look the same. It's like, oh, well, we can't show that. Starnova. Anyways. 1 year later. Oh boy, what's happened in a year? How things going? Before we knew it, a whole year had passed after that. Despite Starnova disbanding, the girls at Shining Productions still worked hard every day to make it big in the entertainment business to this very day. Surrounding the office were framed photographs of this agency's top talents. Yamamoto Maria, now the host of a late-night game show, Mad Jungle. Her funny commentary and the ludicrous challenges imposed upon the contestants made for a super fire comedy hit. Shimazaki Sasami, now an amusement park entertainer, but don't expect her to be out in the sun donning an oversized mascot suit, because she was still a stage performer. Her Super Ranger skits were a hit with the kids, and she was recently named one of the PR representatives of Ueno Su. You know, I always imagined Sasami would be the kind of child caretaker person. She just seems like she'd get into like a field of children if the idol thing didn't work out. She just seems like that motherly kind of nice figure. Sasami is the best, no doubt, but we have yet to experience the golden age of Sasami. But I know when I do Sasami's route, she's probably gonna become my top favorite. I just have the feeling. Like, I don't want to throw Aki to second place, but I just feel like Sasami, just every time I look at Sasami, it just makes me smile. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest, it does make me smile whenever I see her smile. It might sound fucking corny or weavy, but Sasami is just a way of sunshine. Anyways, what's Navi's Julie? Fashion model and solo singer. Oh, I thought she was gonna be an AV idol. When not gracing the runway with the latest, No, I was right the first time. With the latest in fashion, she was rocking out her big American rock band. Oh. Hashimoto Mika, up-and-coming anime voice actress, my girl! What's good? I'm proud of you, Mika. She can game an anime. Oh, hell yeah, Mika. I'm proud of you. I always wanted to be a voice actor, but I don't know how the fuck I would go about that. But here I am on goddamn YouTube. Anyways, up-and-coming anime voice actress, armed with more knowledge of anime than the very audio staff working on the show. She rapidly starting to gain industry recognition. Yeah, I thought so. Kashiwagi Aki, still working hard as an idol. Following her graduation from Starnova, she shed her child image and moved on to more adult themed work. Aki, what do you mean adult themed work? I need an explanation. Don't Starnova, don't you dare impure my pure Aki. Anyways, as expected, her hard work and devotion led her quickly to getting explosively popular. She was more difficult to handle than ever, though. Akimoto Nemu wasn't a talent anymore, but she was still working hard at Shining Productions as Aki's producer. After graduating from being an idol, Nemu decided to focus on joining management, enrolling in nightly business management classes. With her past experience as an idol, she was the perfect woman to manage our agency's big-name idol, so she's the next you. Her idol group got disbanded, and then she became a producer. And finally, Tanabe Natsuki. One of the presenters on the primetime television show Hanazawa Corner. Her investigation of strange happenings take her across the nation, seeing her nightly on television Musashi 7 o'clock. And of course, many other new faces have joined Shining Productions since our early days of running Starnova. You could say that things are going better than ever. After many years, the fruits of our hard work finally starting to grow. What the hell? What? You were there, Natsuki? Of course I was. What are you staring into space or something? I was just thinking how far we've come after all this time. You got that right. By the way, I don't think it's going with your folks back at the farm. Thanks to me and my sister's salaries, things ain't that bad. Oh, and this year's harvest was pretty bountiful too, I hear. And I don't know too much about the government's past I don't know too much about this, but the government's passed some law that's helped my pa and the other villagers out. Thankfully, those thugs from the bank never showed up to harass my folks after that time we were up there. I suppose that means that the farm's gonna be alright for now. Indeed, I did find it strange that all of a sudden the bank seemed to be in no hurry at all to collect on the debt. It was like they somehow miraculously forgot the debt ever even existed. I get the feeling that Nemu really did get her dad's real estate company to apply some under-the-table pressure in the whole affair. She denied any knowledge of such things happening when last time I asked her, though. I suppose taking advantage of those kind of connections was just one of inescapable facts of adult life. Either way, we were grateful that it seemed that Natsuki's folks were going to be able to keep their farm. Oh boy. As soon as I saw the bed, I knew. Of course my relationship with Natsuki, 2 in 1 episode, my god. Of course my relationship with Natsuki was going swimmingly as well. We had now dated for we had now dated for a year now. Even though our relationship was kept secret from now. Was kept secret for now. Now that Natsuki wasn't an idol anymore, it wasn't like going out with her was impossible. After work, I found myself in her apartment for dinner. Oh, just dinner. Okay, that's fine. My folks sent us some rockfish from back home. Hope you like it, Kaoru-kun. Not to toot my own horn too much, but this stuff's the real deal, you know. None of them grown in polluted waters like you find it in the market. This stuff comes straight from the source. Somehow I get the feeling that Natsuki said the same thing about everything, which came from her folks' farm. Yeah, she did. Oh well, this is just the way she was. Thank you for the food. Took a sip of Natsuki's fish stew. As expected, the broth was top-notch, and it wasn't just the caliber of the ingredients. Natsuki really was an excellent cook. Maybe if the whole talk show thing doesn't work out, she could be the host of a cooking show instead. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I should build up some contacts there. I was still her producer after all. It was my duty to make sure Natsuki always had jobs. Yeah, it's great as usual. Yeah, the food your folks send really is something else, huh? I told you so! Oh boy. Now the fuck. I'm expecting it. After dinner, I sat with Natsuki on her bed as she cuddled around me like an attention-seeking kitty. Yep, there it is. Kaoru-kun. I see that little tilde thing. You're still calling me that even... you're still calling me that everywhere, huh? What's the matter? Don't you get tired of everyone calling you producer, son? Yeah, when's my name gonna appear in the little text box thing? I'm still Mr. Producer. Sure, but I always raises eyebrows when strangers are around. It's kind of weird for a talent to call a producer by his first name, after all. But Natan wants to keep calling Kaoru-kun Kaoru-kun. Cause it's something only Natan's allowed to do. I suppose you're right. Oh well, it's not like our relationship is forbidden anymore. I'm sure people will find out eventually. By now, Natan was wrapped around me. She grabbed... oh boy. She grabbed my ear in her mouth and rubbed her two nice boobs against my back. Oh boy, she was really in the mood. Well, it wasn't like I was gonna leave her cold. Well, come here, you. Yeah. Oh boy. I pushed Natsuki down the bed and rubbed my face into her chest. Nothing blew the stress away after a long day like having a face full of your girlfriend's boobs. Oh hell yeah. Oh. Ah! Natsuki got on her fours and pointed her ass at me. Before I knew it, I had peeled off our clothes, revealing Natsuki in the flesh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. No, wait. Wait a minute. This line, where... especially when it's quiet, I'm not saying that, but... this line, though. Are we gonna do... wait a minute. I didn't expect it, but okay. This is what it says. My all ready for you. We gotta do it. I mean, I got no problem with that, but that's so unexpected. I mean, didn't we do it with Julie as well? But I just wasn't expecting her to say it like that. Like, we're doing it like that this time. Is it a problem or something? Well, I thought girls didn't like doing it up their butt. You'd be surprised, producer-san. Anyways, god damn it. Oh no, I hit my thing. Is it still recording? I hope so. Anyways, what the hell? But all the alpacas at the farm do it this way. Okay, Natan, let's do it like alpacas. Oh no. Natan's been curious all this time how it feels, you know? Here, I even made some lube myself out of all natural ingredients. Homemade lube? As expected of a country girl, she had no problems doing it up her either. Well, she's offering. There was no way I was gonna refuse. Hell yeah. Tom wants. Woo! Anyways, god damn it. With battered breaths, I aligned myself over her. You know this is all gonna be blanked. Honestly, I had always wondered myself what it felt like to do a girl up her. Man, I was glad I had a girlfriend to try all this stuff out with. Oh, there it go. Her face doesn't look too. Her face doesn't look too enthused. Oh, you know what her face looks like? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna plop it right there. Boom! Oh God, it does though. Why does it look like that? I'm done with life. I fucking can't. Her face looks like goddamn Pikachu. I fucking can't. I can't, man. I can't. She doesn't look enthused with that in her butt at all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Let's just get this over with. I exhaled in wonder as I jammed my rod into Natsuki's rear. Even with the motion, she does not look enthused! Oh god, it's that same face! Oh no, we gotta turn on that voice and see just what kind of sound she makes from that. Never mind. It's the natural. She's fine with it. Never mind. I mean, she doesn't look enthused. Like she just looks like this. I'm gonna like it's motion and I can't explain. She does not look enthused by this at all. She just looks like that's what she looks like, just like slight uncomfort and slight confusion. Oh god. Shit, the tightness was incredible. I told you. Natsuki clamped down on me the whole length of my rod. There was no respite, not a single spot of looseness. If not for the lube, I wouldn't even been able to. Oh, god damn it. If not for the lube, I gotta read it professional. God damn it, I'm laughing, but Jesus. If not for the lube, it wouldn't even have been possible to put it in. I gasped as I began to work my in and out of Natsuki's. Oh yeah, we have the stock moans. We got this. I don't need to do this anymore. I forgot that I recorded her moaning, so I can just play one. I gripped her hips like two handlebars in this man ride. I was like a cowboy on a bucking bronco. Okay. Anyways. My was being crushed by her. It was like Natsuki was clenching my man rod with her grip. But the sheer sensation was more intense than anything I had ever known. So this was a girl's... Fuck, the girl's... I can't. I fucking can't, mate. I can't. I can't. What is this game, man? What is this game? What is this game? I can't. Oh, this is the best line I've seen in a fucking eroge in my whole life. Fuck, did girls really poop from here? Oh no. Why did you have to say that? Please no, scat. Please no. I'll be right back though. I had to take a minute and just like get some water and calm my nerves, cause this game is breaking me. The more I traverse into it, it's just breaking me. Anyways, let's just finish this off. There was no way something this amazing was used like that. I gasped, my rod restored to the
its mightiest form once again. My masculine spectrum slid in and out between Natsuki's two magnificent round cheeks, filling me with wonder. Girls really were amazing. They could take in something this big inside of this. Why was this used like that twice? Like, what the hell? Like, something this big inside of this. Like, what? Fuck it, let's just... My heart quickened as I felt my cannon prep to fire. What would happen if I came inside Natsuki's... Well, I can tell you the pregnant thing wouldn't happen. I can tell you that, producer-san, but hey. What do you mean, what would happen? What would that even feel like for her? Well, the look on her face, she doesn't... I can't tell if that's enjoyment or just, like, confusion. But maybe she like it. I don't know, man. I can't tell. Natsuki faced me with an unimaginable face, her tongue drooping out from her mouth. Okay, don't lie to me. Her face is that same Pikachu face. Look at that. She is not in any way a Hagoing. Unless she actually is. Don't put that imagery in my head. Judging from the incredibly slutty look. Yeah, guys, the slutty look in her eyes. She was begging to find out. Natsuki! I pounded myself into her tight her cheeks applauding against my pelvis. This was it. I couldn't hold myself back anymore. Natan's was gonna be creamed! Why do you have to say it like that? Let me see. You know we gotta hear that thick... Oh. You alright there, Natan? You alright there? That sounded like a big one, holy shit! But she's like, yeah, no! I gasped as I lubed up her ass. White spurted out of her ass and dripped down her. With a final gasp, I gave Natsuki's slapped as I filled her with every last drop of left in me. Completely spent, I pulled myself out and crumpled down on the bed. Cream oozed out of her ass, proof that I had jammed my rod into her forbidden hole. We really did it, didn't we? Oh, and yep, that is a mess. I mean, that face looks better, but it's like the other face is just Pikachu. So, how was it? My butt's sore. My butt's sore. Oh no. I couldn't help but burst out laughing. I don't think people were supposed to do it that way, Natsuki. Figures. But, it wasn't all bad. But as expected, the regular way feels better. You know what this means, Karuk? Really? Again? No, oh no. I was hoping that was it. It's time for round 2. But, come on, the knot's still young. Get up! Let me at least clean my ping off first so that you don't get sick. God. Oh, it's actually, okay, good. And so our happy days continued. Our lives were built up of the building blocks we were laid earlier. Even though Natsuki never became a top idol, maybe her path was what gave us this happy everyday life. In the end, we all owed her a big debt for her devotion to living life with a clean conscience. Well, at least we didn't have to do round 2. Felt to say, God damn it, a few months later, there better not be round 3 here, man. That's gonna be 3 in 1 episode. I returned to my new apartment after a long day of work. Thanks to years of hard work, I was finally promoted as the head of Shining Productions after President Okada's retirement. Of course, he was still available for guidance, but you could say I was truly in charge of the company now. It was an enormous responsibility, but it came with its perks. A great apartment, an equally great girlfriend. What a perfect life. It almost seemed a bit too perfect.
As if something could go wrong at this exact moment and ruin everything. That wouldn't happen, right, guys? Right?
Ha! But obviously I was just being paranoid. What could go... Okay. Ended the game in some bullshit, huh? I see how it is, game. I see how it is. The sound of someone pounding against my door nearly made me jump out of my skin. Oh no, did I jinx it? Did something go terribly wrong again? I totally cannot handle a last-minute reversal of fortunes right now. I worked hard, goddammit. I had a girlfriend, I had an apartment. This isn't even funny, man. I thought I was in the epilogue. Oh God in heaven, please let this not be bad news. I gulped and opened the door. Natsuki nearly collapsed into my apartment, a look of white horror. Oh God, who's dead? It's an emergency! What happened? Oh God, Julie, isn't it? They found her news online, didn't they? God damn it, Julie! As if I would be this hog wild if it was something that minor. Oh, somebody's dead then. Natsuki grabbed me by the shoulders and rocked me back and forth. I need your help, Karu-kun! Oh, they done it now. This is Natan's #1 most dire moment. Oh, it's her family again? Did they send something again? My world shook as my head whipped back and forth. Shaking baby, shaking baby, shaking baby, shaking baby. They finally gone and done it. They really gone and lost it. Let's go. We don't have a moment to lose. Oh boy. I ran over with Natsuki to her apartment. Once I arrived, I saw a freight truck with an enormous wooden crate next to it. Yeah? Oh no. My worst fears were confirmed when I noticed the air holes. They had done it again. Natsuki's folks had shipped livestock to the city. And this time, it was not a mere chicken. It was something big. Would you look at this? They gone real off their rocker now. What kind of loony would go on and do something like this? You better brace yourself, Karu-kun, because you might just pass out from shock. Natsuki grabbed the crowbar and split the front of the crate open. And out came... Oh, it's the alpaca. An alpaca?! And not just a small baby one either, a full-grown adult alpaca! Just then, the other girls came rushing over to the scene. We're here, Natsun! What's the big emergency? What the hell is that huge thing? Oh, don't tell me! Yet another hairbringer of doom has shown itself. It stinks like shit. My, this is quite a problem. Natsun grabbed the alpaca by the harness and tried to bring it under control. Oh, easy now. There's no way we're gonna be able to keep an alpaca in the city. You gotta ship it back, Natsuki. No matter your parents' generosity, there's no way we can accept this gift. But the shipping was only paid one way. And I just broke the crate. Don't worry, I'll call the people at the zoo right away. They can probably take care of it. I shall assemble my family's assets at once. We need an immediate air vac stat. Oh, what an exciting turn of events! I can't believe you guys. Am I seriously the only person here with her head screwed on right? I don't know. Get that thing away from me! If it bites, I'm gonna sue, you know! Sue! Just then, the alpaca made an incredible noise. Oh, okay. Natsuki grabbed the creature around the neck and tried to hold it steady. But it was futile. Oh boy. Oh boy, there she goes. Well, at least they're both having fun. God damn it. This is our life now, huh? This is our life. I mean, let's take a minute to look at the girls' heights, though. Look at them. Producer-san is tall, yes, but... Yeah, look at that. Actually, I think Maria's the tallest out of everyone. Well, she's wearing heels, so it doesn't count. Oh, so is Nella, maybe? I don't know. But if we look at it, Aki's almost as tall as Sasami and literally almost as tall as Mika, probably just about. So that's not lolly. That's just petite. Fuck out of here with that lolly shit. If Aki was to the height of her own shoulders, that's lolly height. But Aki's tall. That's not lolly. That's petite. Fuck out of here with that lolly shit. Anyways, god damn it. The alpaca ran off with Natsuki still wrapped around it. Kaoru-kun! Everyone! With a gas, I chased after it. Natsuki! And so, the heroine of our story rode off into the proverbial sunset mounted on an alpaca. As we ran through the streets of Tokyo chasing after our runaway alpaca, I thought, I couldn't imagine a more fitting end to Natsuki's tale. Well, I suppose it wasn't quite the end yet. Who knew what else was going to happen from now on? Do your best, Natsuki. Do your best, everyone. But first, catch that damned alpaca! Our story was just beginning. Oh boy. Tanabe Natsuki riding into the sunset. Oh boy. Damn, that was Natsuki's route? That was like 3 episodes, wasn't it? Like 3 or 4, I don't know. But it was short. I'm gonna have to blur, I know. CG gallery, because we got all this. And Nemu, she still needs to be done. Maria's done. Gotta blur all. I'm just gonna put a big box over this so I can be lazy. Maria's done. Mika needs to be done. Julie's done. Aki's done. Natsuki's done. Sasami, look at all this. What? Sasami, what is all this? I'm scared. Your route is either the canon route and you're gonna have the rest of the lock, like, common route things, or just, no, I'm about to say, wait, where's the whatchamacallit, but there's that. But Sasami's either gonna have that 10, 17, 6. No, CG gallery. Sasami must have, like, more of the neutral route stuff. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But, hey. But I don't like that Nemu's is so short. Like, she only has, like, 2, 4, 6, 8 things. That makes me sad. I wanted a long Nemu route. Nemu was the one I really wanted to see because of the yandere. That interested me so much. Mika has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And Sasami has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Sasami, what are you going on in the route? Anyways, but yeah, so I guess, and what is onsen? What's that all about? I don't know, but we're almost there, guys. Next up is Nemu's route. We finally get to see the yandere in action. I am so excited for that. So, thank you all for watching. Let me get my thoughts. I love Natsuki's route. Like I stated, like the poll, well, not the poll, the fucking, I think what's called, the waifu tier list. The waifu tier list I stated before is staying true. Natsuki has claimed 2nd place for now, unless Mika or Nemu can claim that from her. But I do 100% feel that Natsuki deserved, like, I liked the ending, don't get me wrong, it was a good ending, I liked it. Everyone was happy in the end, it was good, it was nice. It was kind of bittersweet because the whole, we didn't become idols, but we got something else out of it. But I feel Natsuki deserved the chance at stardom, and Julie's route should have led to the disbandment, because what Julie did was actually pretty fucked. Like, what Julie did was selfish and horrible, and even though nothing happened between her and Kyle, she intended to make something happen. So we're just lucky that nothing actually did. So I feel that Julie didn't deserve to get, like, I thought of the word, but I can't think of it anymore. But I don't think she should have got another chance. Like, her should have led to the disbandment, and Natan, the whole TV episode should have aired, and we should have got, the reversement. But the revivement. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button and say what your favorites. Also share with your friends. This has been Conixis. You can follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.